brought in an Indian motorcycle, or claimed it was an Indian motorcycle, so I called up Brickdale to have him come down and take a look at it and tell me if this thing's legit.
Hey, Joe. What's going on? Hey, guys, how you doing? Wow, so this is a Mini you told me about. This is it. It looks like it's been ridden for a bit. I restore everything from Coke machines to cars. I've only seen a couple of these bikes in person, and they've been at museums. And for one of these to show up at the pawn shop totally blows me away.
Now, is this the same Indian that competed with Harley back in the day?
You have to remember that Indian motorcycles went out of business in 1953. And then it was bought out by a gentleman named Alan Newman in the 70s. He bought the rights to the name, and he made all sorts of motorcycles. And this is one of the ones he made.
All right. What size motor does this thing have on it?
This is a 47.75cc motor.
Okay.
So almost 50 cc. It's pretty fast, so it goes fast as a Vespa, probably 35, 40 miles an hour. Back in the 70s, all the kids raced these. They had teams that would race them. They were a big deal.
So what makes you sure this is the real deal?
Well, I've seen a couple of these, and when you see a bike like this, you don't forget it. When it comes to these Minis, they didn't replicate them. So this particular one, with its body style and its tires and its frame, is definitely an Indian.
So how much do these things go for?
Well, I only know of maybe 20 of them in the United States. So these are going for probably about $1,500 to $2,500. That condition, just to find one alone.
I still think that this is a very unique collector's item, and if I don't get $2,000 for this, I've been carrying this thing around for 40 years. If I don't get $2,000 for 40 years of luggage, I think I'll kill myself.
I mean, realistically, it's going to cost me money to make this thing, even to where it's sellable. If you want it, I can offer you about $1,000 for it.
He said there's maybe 20 of these in the entire United States.
You want to carry it around for another 40 years?
No.
I can give you $1,500 cash for it and take it off your hands.
Okay.
$1,500 is more than I want to pay for this thing, but I mean, it's so unique and rare that every time I look at it, I just see dollar signs. I mean,